Hey guys, it's Loves to Loom here, and today I'll be showing you how to make this really cool both sides now bracelet. This was created by Sleepless Loomer on Instagram. I will have her link in the box below so you can check her out and give her a follow. This bracelet here was actually the original design that she made, and then she made a variation called the upside down bracelet. So that tutorial will already be posted on my channel. You may have seen it. The slip knot technique is the exact same. Basically, the inner bands is what we're going to be looping differently. This bracelet also takes 100 bands to make. And just for a side note, I am filming in a different location, so if the lighting is a little dark, I do apologize. And without wasting your time any further, let's get started. To make this bracelet, you need your loom. We will be working with 4 pins, so you only need 2 bar pins. And we're just going to work with these 4 here in the front. Make sure nothing is in between there. Also, you need your hook and 1 C-clip. I'm going to be using limited edition bands for the slip knot parts. I think they work the best. And then I will use my silicone silver for the inner part. So you're going to want to grab whatever color you're using for the inside, which I used gold on this one. And we're just going to connect it on the back 2 pins here. And if you've seen the upside down bracelet, created by Sleepless Loomer as well, it is exactly the same slip knot technique. We're just going to do different looping with these bands. So now you're going to want to grab whatever color you want to use for your slip knot. And what we're going to do is place our hook under the band that's on the loom. Grab a hold of the band from behind. Pull the front part forward like so, and then attach the back part like that. We're going to do a regular slip knot. So we're going to pull the back part through the front like so. So it creates that little slip knot look. So now I'm going to pull my hook up like this. And I'm going to hold it like if I'm making like a Pac-Man mouth. That's how I'm going to hold my hook. And then I'm going to grab the left part of the band and kind of stretch it out just a little bit. What we're going to be doing is turning the hand that you're holding the hook with. And we're going to do pretty much like a full turn until the hook is facing up or facing backwards again. And I'll show you what I mean. So we're going to, and as you turn, you may need to slightly lift your hook so that the band doesn't pop off. So we're going to turn, keep turning, like so. And then you're going to want to slide that loop down a little bit. You might need to hold it with your thumb for now. And now you want your hook facing, your notch facing away from you, because you want that band that you're holding with your left hand to sit right in that groove of your hook. Once you do that, we're now going to spin our hook forward. So we're going to turn until it's facing down. Bring the band that you're holding with your hand into the middle and then carefully release, and you can pull up at the same time with your hook. And that creates the slip knot. So now you need to grab another inner band, which is my silver. You're going to place it on your hook. And we're going to slide it through the bands that are on my hook right now. And you're going to need to get a good grip of the band that's on your hook and stretch it down so that it gives you room to pull that band through. And now we're going to attach it on these front 2 pins here. Like so. So just slide that down. And now we can go ahead and add on our next slip knot. So now we have to kind of work around this front band here. So go behind it with your hook, grab a hold of your slip knot band, bring it up and under, attach the back. We're going to do our regular slip knot, so pull the back band through the front. Now we're going to hold it up, and remember I like to hold it like a Pac-Man mouth. I just think it's the best grip. We're going to stretch it out like so, and we're going to turn again. So we're going to start turning. I'm just going to keep turning until my hook is facing away from me. With my thumb, I'm just going to kind of slide the band down a little bit. And as I'm holding the left band, I kind of pull it to the left a little bit and place it into the groove of the hook. I'm going to let go of the band I'm holding, and now we're going to roll it forward and keep rolling it forward until your hook is down. Bring the band you're holding to the middle and release. So now we need to put this band on. So I'm going to pick it up with my hook, or you can use your fingers. Just make sure it doesn't pop off of this side. And then pull it through. Reattach. Slide these down. And if these look like too stretched out to you, you can just put your hook in and pull up on this horizontal band right here. But I usually wait until the end because a lot of times it does come together once you release it. But that's just a little trick in case you need to know. So we're going to do that again. Going under, pull your band up and through. Attach the back. Do your slip knot. Now we're going to turn our hook. Keep turning, keep turning. I'm going to slide the band down. I'm going to put that band in the groove of my hook. And now I'm going to roll it forward. And then release the band and pull up. So we need to put it on this front band again. Pull it through, reattach. Slide it over, and we need to do that one more time. Pull it through. Do your slip knot. Now we're going to keep turning. By turning, we're creating a little loop on there if you haven't noticed. Put the left band in the groove and now roll forward. Bring that band to the middle and release. And now we have to add this last one on. Pull it through and reattach. So there we have all four. And like I said, you can mess with those bands if you want to bring it closer, but you can always do that at the end. You can always fiddle with anything if it's like crooked or not laying correctly. So now what we need to do is we're going to need to add a C-clip onto these two front bands. So what I do is I grab the front one and bring it over here to the back. And then I'm just going to slide my hook back here. And this is where I'm going to attach my C-clip. Because we're going to be removing these two bands from the pins. So attach your C-clip and then you can pop it off. Like so. And our bracelet's actually going to grow this way instead of coming out the front or the back. So now that we've done that, we need to add new bands onto these back ones. And we're going to be doing a slip knot to these bands. So what we're going to do is put our hook down into this first pin here. Grab another band. And you're going to slide it up through that pin. Like so. And grab a hold of it like that with your hook. And then we're going to do a slip knot with this band here. So we're just going to bring the back band through the front like so. And then just give it a good pull. And we're going to do that to this back one as well. So put your hook down in there. Slide that band up. Attach the other side like so. And do a slip knot. Bring that through and pull. Make sure you pull it enough to where it's not going to fall off. And now we can remove these from the pin. You can use your hook or your fingers. And what I do before I place it back on, because you'll see this band is sticking out, you're going to need to do this every time. You're going to have to like stretch it out. And then you're going to need to space your little slip knots out. So that's what I was saying. You can definitely mess with that at the end. But as I go along, I like to do the spacing and clean it up a little bit. So now that we've done that, what we're going to do is grab the back band here. and we're going to stretch this across the back 2 pins as if it was a regular band or a single band. So grab that band that we did the slip knot with and stretch it across the back, and do the same to this front one on the front 2 pins, like so. So it should look like that now. And we're going to do everything all over again. The only difference now is we have the slip knot bands that we're using. So I'm going to switch to blue this time. And we're going to go ahead and do the slip knots just like we did before. Place your band on, bring the back through the front. And now we'll do the twisting and turning. So we'll turn, 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 turn. Place the band in your groove, and now roll forward. Release that band in the middle and pull up. And now we can grab this front band and slide it through. Reattach. Slide your band down and grab your next one. So I'm just going to kind of go ahead, and I won't keep repeating the steps because I know it can really drag out, but I'll just do it a few more times to make sure you guys got the hang of it. And hopefully this lighting's okay. I feel like it's super dark, but I can't film in my normal area tonight, so I have to make this work. And just keep pushing down to give yourself room. And this is my last one for this section. Whoops. Now what I do, before I pull this last one through, now that we already have our first one done, before I pull this one all the way through, I pop this back one off, just so that as I pull it through, it can pull that loose band through. So now I'm going to attach it, and now pull it through just like you were before, and then it's still on my hook. I just kind of hold the whole bracelet and just pull it and kind of slide down your bands like that. And now we can reattach it. So what I actually like to do now, like after I have this first one done going forward, before I add my extension bands on, like my inner gray, I like to grab these and take it off and put it on my hook. So I'm going to go up on the front one and then pick up the back one. So they're both on my hook. And I do that because I want to make sure that these are all, I know we just kind of did that on the loom, but I feel like adding the slip knots on like this just makes it closer to the end and it doesn't stretch it out as much. And these slip knots are on there so tight that even if I took my hook out, it's not going to go anywhere. So what we're going to do is add our slip knots on with it on our hook now. I mean, you can do it on the loom if you want, but I just think it's better to do it like this. So pull your band through, like so. And now you're going to do your slip knot. Just pull it through. And what I do as I'm doing my slip knot is I kind of roll that band right there with my thumb. So now it's nice and close to that, sorry about my focus, to that last slip knot. And we're going to do the same to this back one. Put your hook through, grab your band, pull it through, reattach, do your slip knot. And like I said, instead of just pulling it tight there, I roll that piece down with my thumb and then pull it. It just gets it closer. And now I hold that part where the knot is with my thumb, and I'm going to stretch it out so I can place it back on the loom. Like so. Do the same with this part. I'm going to hold the slip knot part with my thumb, stretch the band out, and reattach. So you can certainly do that on the loom, but I've messed with it quite a bit, and I found that that is like the cleanest way to do it. So that's what we'll do. So I'm going to do some more slip knots. I'll do one more section just to be sure. So you guys can follow along, or you can fast forward to the end for closure. I did not realize my focus was out, so hopefully that wasn't out of focus for too long. I'm really sorry about that, guys. So like I said, I like to pop this part off and then pull my last one through. Just gonna kind of hold on to everything and pull it. I'm gonna pop the back part off of the left side and kind of do the same thing. And then I'm gonna take it all off. And just pull everything down. Space it out. And now I'm going to add my next set of slip knots on. And I ran out of bands. Okay. Make sure your bracelet is facing the correct direction. Hold on to your slip knot and stretch that band out and reattach. Like so. So that is what you do. I'm going to go ahead and continue some, and then I will show you how to close it up. If you have any problems, just watch the previous instructions, and I will be right back. Alrighty guys, so I finished up the length of mine. I had my last one on there, and I basically just now popped it off. So this is where we would add our next extension slip knot bands. But since I'm closing it, I just want to show you, all you're simply going to do is you're going to have the 2 bands here on your hook. You're just going to come around to the beginning, which we already have our C-clip there, and you just attach the 2. So it's a super duper easy closure. Voila. That's it. And then, of course, you can slide these down a bit so that there's not such a big space. But there you have the both sides now bracelet. I think it's super cute, super cute, super cute. This was created by Sleepless Loomer on Instagram. You definitely want to check her out. Give her a follow for me. Also tag her as well as myself if you make this bracelet. And also don't forget to check out her upside down bracelet, which you can also find the tutorial for on my channel as well. So if you guys like this design, please hit the like button below so other people can find it as well. And I'll see you all at my next video. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye.